Welcome back to the channel, Pokemaniacs. In Pokemon news this week, we're kicking it off with Jazwares low-key confirming that they're bringing us a Deoxys 6-inch super articulated figure. Images of it were seen in the background of a few different Instagram posts from Jazwares and a couple of their different employees, from people who attended San Diego Comic-Con and actually took some photos and videos. Their booth actually looked pretty decent. It was those super articulated figures surrounded by a bunch of other like 2.5-inch figures, some of them unreleased, some of them released. Overall, the display looked actually pretty good. So maybe you want to take a second and kind of see what figures you can spot in there, what you can kind of get excited about. I know a lot of people were kind of excited about that hoo-hoo in the wall. The Deoxys though is looking so good. It's again 6-inch super articulated figure, and the arms are going to feature the same technology that Dragapult's tail did. So it's going to be that like flexible plastic, so you can actually bend the arms around into different directions, and they're not going to be like a jointed hard like an elbow type of a thing. Looks like Deoxys is for sure going to need that little plastic stand though, since Deoxys just have those little pointy feet. So it's going to need that to stand, but either way, I think this looks fantastic, and also just the 6-inch size. Feel like it scales pretty well, I think. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I know a lot of people have issues with the Jazwares scale, but this one, I think they actually did a pretty good job. In Jazwares' San Diego Comic-Con panel that they did, they also confirmed quite a few things that are up and coming. Instagram account In Pursuit of Toys took these photos, so now we have confirmation that one of the next super articulated figures is going to be a Charizard X, which is super exciting. Mega Pokemon were like one of the best things. So Charizard X is going to be coming to join our 6-inch super articulated figures. I am like a little bit hesitant on this one. I hope they actually do like a full brand new mold for this, and they don't just like rehash the old Charizard we had and just like recolor it somehow, you know, maybe just add a couple new pieces, but I hope it's like a whole new thing. In the presentation, they also confirmed some of the 2-inch figures coming for fall 2024. Pretty much everything here almost we've been able to see in various leaks in some of the past videos, so hopefully you've been keeping up on the Pokemon news. But there are those 3 new figures on the left side, the Kanto starters in the jumping poses with those little plastic stands. Those are new to me. I haven't seen those before. They look really cool though, and that Bulbasaur is just super cute. I love seeing the little guy jumping up like that. Also, with this wave for the fall 2024 figures, we've pretty much seen all of these on shelves already, except for the Florigato. We've been seeing a lot of the other figures like the Poliwhirl, the Primates, like we've seen like, again, basically all of these, except I think the Florigato. For the 4.5-inch figures, we do have confirmed Tyranitar, Infernape, Heracross, and Rhydon for this wave. More on Rhydon here in just a little bit though, so stay tuned. They also gave us confirmation on Tyrunt and Tyrantrum, which I know a lot of people are super excited. I don't have a link for it yet, but hopefully soon. Corduroy plushies are coming back as well, so in the wave we're going to have Pichu, Sprigatito, Quaxley, and Fuecoco. We have confirmation on all of the environmental sets that are coming up, and this really epic Gyarados figure, which is already up for pre-order in Australia through EB Games. So a lot of stuff, it's just nice to get a confirmation on, but we've seen a lot of this stuff in these videos, so make sure you are subscribed to catch all of the news as it leaks. But again, it's just nice to get the confirmation that these things are coming, that it's not like super far down the road, and honestly, we already have a lot of this stuff on shelves, which was interesting for them to say that this is coming in fall 2024. But I don't know, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And while you do that, let's look at some footage of the Rhydon 4.5-inch battle figure. This one has not hit shelves yet, but this video came out and it does look like the Rhydon still keeps those like slight gaps on the hip joints a little bit, and the horn drill action, I've been waiting for this. You push the button on the back and it pretty much just spins the horn. It doesn't really doesn't go in and out or anything like that, it just spins. The shoulder joints though do look pretty decent. I think like overall, it's kind of like what the range of motion I would expect from an actual Rhydon. You know, this like big rhino hulking thing. So from one aspect, I'm like, cool, this is a really solid figure. But then on the other side, I'm like, I don't know, I think maybe they could have done a little bit more. But again, let me know your thoughts. Then we have a ton of 4-inch figures to talk about. First up, GameStop does have 4 figures coming out sometime this month. It was supposed to come out this weekend, but now they've pushed the date a little bit. But in this wave, we've got Pikachu, Mew, Bulbasaur, and Cubone. Each one's going to be $13 each. And then in September, we're also going to be getting a Mimikyu, and then also there are listings through GameStop for 2 other vinyl figures, but these are actually 8-inch figures of Pikachu and Eevee. That's massive, 8-inch of just that. Oh, like they get on that jumbo Funko Pop train. The site does list them at the same price though, so this could be a screaming deal if that holds true. Then over at Walmart, we do have 4 other figures there in the 4-inch line. They've got Mudkip, Chimchar, Turtwig, and Piplup. It is misspelled though on the listing, and this is like the weird photo that they have for it, but they're all available through Walmart, and these figures are only $10 each, but they do look fantastic. Like just the quality of like the Turtwig, the Chimchar, those are like the 2 I'd be looking at getting. But there are other figures in the line that are not available yet, so I don't know where those other 2 figures are, and I'm not exactly sure why Walmart has such a difference in price on these things, but hey, they will be available here soon. I'll link those down below if you want to pre-order. And then apparently over at Target, there's some other vinyl figures showing up. People were able to find the translucent vinyl figures of Psyduck and Alchemy. So not exactly sure why all of these 4-inch vinyl figures are popping up all of a sudden at all different retailers, but most of them, in my opinion, look pretty good. So how much can I really complain, you know? And what also was looking really good is the Arceus Funko Pop figure, the jumbo one, did release this past week on the 25th. If you did miss that drop, it's still available on GameStop, so I'll link that down below for you if you want to pick that up, along with everything else that I can, just as usual, so this way you guys can increase your collection or maybe hook somebody up with a cool gift. Entertainment Earth does have the new Loungefly Collective line. These are the new products from Loungefly trying to tell stories through their wearable items. We have the backpack, also the convertible bag, which kind of just changes the way that you can wear the bag, and also the zip around wallet available. I do love the color scheme on these things, and honestly, these could be really good back to school items that aren't so flashy. Maybe you're hitting some of the like junior high school years, or maybe you're getting into college. The 2024 Pokemon World Championships is coming up. It's happening on the weekend of August 16th, and we have some very nice product images of all of the items that are going to be available at the pop-up shop there, taking place in Hawaii. So Hawaii is going to be a major theme in a lot of the items. You will need to make reservations to the pop-up shop, but once you do enter, you'll have access to really cool items like this backpack. There's also going to be some card sleeves, a deck box, a double deck box, so tons of card accessories. There's also a coin and dice set that's looking really good in this like little box set thing that it'll come in. There's also a lanyard, a playmat with a protective case, and then getting into some plushies, we have this adorable Meryl plushie with a little flower in its head. There's a Scuba Pikachu that pairs super well with this Scuba Riolu, which like that thing's amazing. That's the thing I'd probably want to pick up. And also this like amazing grail item that is this ukulele that I'm pretty sure like a lot of people are going to be gunning for, but I think that's very justified. And it's been a week, guys, since we've heard any new Charizard news. So Pokemon Center did hook us up with some new Charizard accessories. Everything from card accessories like these sleeves, there's some premium deck boxes and like card storage items. There's this amazing looking binder with like a great inside with the different print. Like they really nailed it with these things. There's this cool playmat that looks honestly like it's really good quality. And we have a couple different bags to store all of the items in, and this little like bag luggage tag thing. It's all Charizard themed, and honestly, I think it's designed really well, especially the color scheme, like that's right up my alley. And honestly, makes me want to start looking at like, how can I start making my own accessories? But I hope they continue doing this for other Pokemon and they don't just stop at Charizard. Like they really should try to at least do some like Blastoise and Venusaur stuff. But I feel like they really nailed it with this one, even though, again, it is Charizard. Everything is Charizard, like it's kind of crazy. But hey, Charizard's not your thing. Over on the Japanese Pokemon Center, we do have some new accessories from Sylveon and Ceruledge. So we've got some like really cool deck boxes there. Again, higher quality ones with really nice materials to them, a nice little print. And then there's also these card sleeves that are like super fancy, but I kind of like them. I think they're really good designs. So Charizard's not your thing. You got Sylveon and Ceruledge available. And available really soon is going to be the next English Pokemon TCG set. These things are flying, like they're coming at us all the time. So the next TCG set is going to be called Surging Sparks. I kind of like it. I'm kind of like whatever about it. I don't know. It depends on the moment. No logo yet for this set, but it is confirmed to be coming out on November 8th. And pre-release events will start on October 26th. So these Pokemon sets, man, they're coming at us full steam. It's an expensive time to be a Pokemon fan. And this weekend, we're going to have Shrouded Fable coming out. Like I said, the card sets they're coming at us full steam. To celebrate though, we're going to have a promo card available at various retailers like GameStop and also at Pokemon Center. The card is actually going to be stamped for the 2024 World Championships. It's going to be one of those spend $15, get one at no additional charge items. Card does look really good though. It is, again, themed with that like Hawaii type of style, and it's got Pikachu and Mew battling it out in the art. The card will be available starting August 2nd at various retailers, so check ahead, and will be available at different league events as you go and battle at your local shops, the local events, starting from August 12th to the 18th. Then make sure to go hop on to Scarlet and or Violet. You're going to want to use this code up here, 909TEAMUP06, to get yourself Roy's Fuecoco into your game. The code is only good until January 31st, 2025, so you better hurry and download that Pokemon. Fuecoco does come with 2 moves. It's got Tackle and Ember, so nothing crazy there, but the original trainer is listed as Roy. And you'd have to be crazy to not come back for the next video. Pokemon's releasing stuff all the time. So hit that like button on your way out, subscribe, share it with a friend. We're growing the channel like crazy right now. And most importantly, take care of each other out there. We'll see you very soon on the next one.